What do you do then, Jim? What's your prop?
Right, so I've got an icebreaker. I just sit down and I preferably if I don't know anyone on the table. I sit down and I just go. Everyone knows what the game is. And then for ages, everyone's asking me, where did you get the whistle? What did you do that for? Please leave. It's class.
Swarovski crystals, they're like cheap, aren't they? One's cheap. Oh no, lowest. It's just did that breathing thing again.
I think he just scoffed because it wasn't real diamond.
And the rest. Well, what kind of questions would you have asked him?
How good is she in the sack? Be number one.
Fucking great feature.
Hey guys, how's it going? It's Tuesday. Welcome to Bongo's Bungalow. Strap yourself in. It's the official podcast of Bongo's Bingo. I'm your host, Jonny Bongo, and joined today. We've got the guys are in. The guys are giddy. Don't do that face, Jim, you little weirdo.
Sorry.
It's Jimmy Sweets.
Hello.
And Slutty Susie,
Sapo.
aka Cole.
Sapo.
How are we feeling? Are we good?
I'm feeling good.
I know future me is good right now because at time of recording, when this goes out, I'm going to be on a sun lounger in my Speedos in Estepona, Spain.
I
cannot wait.
It must be nice to have a holiday.
Yeah.
What do you mean? You're going on holidays, aren't you? You've got stuff planned, have you? Have you got no holidays booked?
I've just got weddings to go to.
Oh no.
Which I mean, like, I do enjoy a wedding, but like when the weddings are abroad and I've got two of them, so I can't get another holiday in.
2 weddings? Whose weddings is it?
One of my missus's friends. Oh, actually, they're both her friends. One of them, she's a bridesmaid.
Oh, so none of them are your friends? Oh, so that's even worse.
I think there's gonna be people there now though that I can.
I know,
get on
but
with,
you
like,
like when we went to Jimmy Sweets' wedding, or we went to Connor's. It's good to be like the guest that you know the wedding. Going to a wedding where you don't know anyone's rubbish.
But you know what though, I'm gonna get all the bingo chat, aren't I? So everyone's.
It's gonna be so much bingo chat. So long have you worn a dress for and all that there? But then you'll end up being star of the show, innit?
Exactly.
On the dance floor and all. And
see, so I'll probably come back going. That was absolutely class.
I don't like going to weddings when you don't know everyone. It's a bit awkward.
I think there's people there though that don't know everyone, but I know them, so I'll be alright with them, kind of thing.
Do you know what the table layout is?
Not a clue.
Like, are you on like the?
But the one I'm worried about the most is when she's the bridesmaid, is she gonna be off like doing bridesmaid things, and I'm gonna be
100%.
Yeah,
100%.
I think what you need to do. What you need to do on that is you need to make a friend quick. I think that's really.
No, I was gonna say maybe just get dead smashed there. Like.
Yeah, of course, get smashed. Like that's obviously what you're gonna do.
Yeah.
But I mean, I think the best thing to do is make a friend. That's what I do. I think when I went to Louise's friend Toppy's wedding, she was a bridesmaid. It was like 3 weddings or 3 events in like a week, but the first one was a traditional Nigerian wedding, and Louise went to go get ready with all like the bridal party, and I think she was up getting ready for like 4 hours. So I made some friends with the Chicago boys. There was loads of Americans there, so
You're very good.
you just got to get in and make a little
Yeah.
friend.
I'm thinking if there's another bridesmaid there, like if a fella's sat with me, we can kind of just like, let's just get on shots early, and then we'll be best of spuds.
Yeah, I think as well. It's all about holding court at the table. That, like, see, when you find out your table plan, this is like my technique when I've gone to a wedding, where sometimes, especially if it's a wedding where, like, I've been to weddings me and Louise have been to, but Louise will maybe know someone from uni or something, but you don't know really anyone else.
Yeah.
So you've been invited, and then you're on that table, like the mix match table.
Take props with you as well.
I wouldn't take props. Like, that's something that you do, Jim.
Well, I've got a thing I do if I want to make friends, but I don't know.
What's that?
One of the weddings is in Italy, so I could take Luigi with me.
You could take Luigi. It might not. It might be offensive, but
Oh shit, yeah.
bring him in.
I think that fish.
What are you doing, Jim?
My family friend thing.
Okay, find it. But what you do when you're on that mixed match table, especially because you're usually furthest away from the top table,
Yeah.
it's just different people that kind of know. Like, what you need to say at the start is, you need to tell them all, like, this is the party table. That's what you say to everyone. You go, just to let you know, guys, this is the party table, and by the end of the day, everyone will want to sit on our table.
That reminds me of
Hands
Tech
in.
Tom's wedding, where me, Honey Heidi, and our other mate Wes were put on a table with a few like girls we didn't know, and I think we just like shots before. We hadn't even got the food coming yet, and we were just on shots with the whole table.
Yeah, set your stall out earlier on. Let them know this is where everybody wants to be. Do the thing where you put your hands in like that. Come on, let's go party table. Oh, yeah, we're the party table. And you want everyone to be looking around going, oh, what's going on?
I don't do that.
What do you do then, Jim? What's your prop?
Right, so I've got an icebreaker. I just sit down, and I preferably if I don't know anyone on the table. I sit down and I just go. Everyone knows what the game is. And for ages, everyone's asking me, where did you get the whistle? What did you do that for? Please leave. It's class.
Yeah, so you've got two choices there. You know, you can do the boozy one, party, hands in the middle, or you can just do classic whistle.
That'll be plan B.
Plan B?
Yeah.
Well, take it with you. Just
plan B.
So yeah, I'll be back from holiday, and then I'll be meeting you in London, mate. For Mighty Hoopla Festival. One of the highlights.
It's a good day, isn't it? Like,
yeah, so anyone in London, I think, come down if you've got tickets to Mighty Hoopla. Come and see us in the tent. It's going to be great. We're going to talk actually a little bit about festivals today, of all the festivals that we've done and some highlights of them. But I think since we're getting a bit wacky with the whistle, do you want to get straight into Jim's quiz? Do you want to? It's Tuesday, isn't it? It's the start of the week for a lot of people.
Let's have a laugh today, I think. Yeah,
snappy. Keep it snappy.
Yeah, I'll keep it snappy.
Yeah.
Oh,
did you bite to something this weekend? By the way,
sorry.
I believe Jonny asked you to keep something snappy during the show, and did you get a little bit pissy with him?
Oh, there's the alarm. That's the Jim's pissed off alarm.
He sent me. Did you send me a message first, or did I send you a message first?
No, I think I asked you how the show was, and obviously you were pissed off at me last week because before we recorded, I just said I've been listening back to some of the podcasts. I reckon the quiz needs to be a bit snappy, and I wish I didn't say that because then your head just went. And then I messaged you saying how's the show. You asked me about there was someone in the audience. You asked me about what was their favorite song.
Pimberley.
So I sent you that back, and then I went. It was 10 to. I was like, "Oh, are you just on stage now?" And you're like, "Not yet." So I said, like, "Well, what? You're not on for game 5 yet?" Like,
honestly, the biggest hypocrite I have ever known in my life. Sometimes you go on till like 12:30.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you do. You do it. I know you own it.
Yeah, but I was kind of only saying it. Like, yeah, what, you're not on yet? Running over a bit of time. And then obviously you probably were up all night stressing about it because the first message you sent me at 8 o'clock in the morning was literally your timings for every show. You were like, look, these are my timings. On stage 10 o'clock, on stage this. And I was like, oh, I've got in his head. It's not hard to get rent-free access to your head.
No, it's not, actually.
Shit. Right, so little snappy quiz then.
Yeah.
Do you want to play jingle?
Jim's quiz is totally random.
This isn't very snappy, is it?
No, it's not.
Right, the theme this week. How it works is I'm going to ask you 5 or so questions, and I will allocate the points as I see fit. My answer is final, and I'm going to go through the prizes in a second. But the theme this week is films and movies.
Nice.
Okay, so and I've actually spent a fair bit of money on memorabilia, sort of movie memorabilia.
You invoicing big fees again?
Yeah.
The
first one, I don't know if you remember Michael Jackson's Moonwalk film.
Moonwalker.
Still sealed. These are the actual gloves.
No, there can't be. There's 2 in there, mate. Usually.
No, it's spare. It's a spare one.
Oh, he has a spare, doesn't he?
And they're signed as well.
Let's have a look. Signed by John West Chin.
Yeah, signed by John West Chin. Yeah. Oh, do you want to go and get the next prize? Is from a film that Mel Gibson directed.
Braveheart. Passion of the Christ.
Any more? It's actually The Tree from Apocalypto. Here it is.
There it is. Yeah, Apocalypto.
Yeah, I don't know if you remember that film.
Yeah, but I've only seen it once. Where was it shot? Apocalypto? Brazil? Or South America? Somewhere like that?
Still to this day, no one really knows.
Is it about Incas? Is it something like that?
Yeah, it's got no words in it.
Is the tree a big part of the film?
Not really.
Oh.
Okay. Oh, close your eyes for 2 seconds.
Here we go. Tell us when we can open them.
Yeah, you can open them now, keeping it snappy. So this is the actual helmet from 2001: Space Odyssey. But who directed that film?
Is this the first question?
First question is who directed 2001: Space Odyssey? Okay.
I'm taking a bit of a
Oh,
a stab in the dark there. It's a good helmet. That. What's it made of, Jim?
it's mostly tin.
Tin.
Yeah. Okay, number 2. Jaws is about a big hungry fish, but what is older, sharks or trees?
What's
What's older on Earth, sharks or trees?
right?
Question number 3, Michael Jackson again, great guy. Really into pegging and monkeys. His favourite food was KFC. It's true. He had it for morning, noon and night, and he always slept with one eye open because his monkey bubbles was a bit of a groper. But what I want to know is, what was Michael's theme park called?
Lovely.
Theme park
Yeah.
called?
Got
Oh,
it, put it
shit.
down, mate.
Close your eyes again.
Close your eyes again, okay?
Okie doke.
For any audio listeners, I think. Oh, don't look at me. That's fucking weird. Who's Jim?
Dobby the house elf.
Dobby the house elf.
Yeah. Has anyone got a sock for me?
A sock? Do you want a sock? Do you actually want a
Wait,
sock?
if you give me a sock, then I'm a free elf.
Oh no. Do you want a sock?
I'd like one, but
We'll see.
okay. Hold on, I'm gonna have to fucking. Jesus. Right. Okay. The next one is the picture round.
Oh, it's interactive.
Great for listeners. Yeah.
No, it's great for people that watch on the YouTube channel.
It is, but the picture is only a bonus, so you can try and work that out while you're answering the rest of the question.
Right.
Okay. So if you pop the question up.
So it looks like.
So that is actually a song in the form of a picture, but if you can work away on that. But the question is, I asked 100 people to name a film that heavily features snakes. You need to give me the top answer. I will give. In fact, you know what? I will give you 1 point for the other answers, and the top answer is. I was going to say it then, but that's crazy. So.
Okay.
Wait, is that another question?
That's a bonus.
That's a bonus song that you can get.
So for audio listeners, it looks like a snake wrapped around some hamburger buns.
Mm-hmm.
But it must be a song. Sing it.
Yeah, it is a song.
You'll be good at this, Cole. You're good at the cryptic stuff.
I know, it opens up the age-old question, don't it? Like, what do you call that? Is it a roll? Is it a bun? Is it a barm?
Oh yeah,
It's a bun.
A bun.
Oh, it's a bun.
So it's a snake wrapped around buns. Snake.
There's people who are going to get it just only saying that.
Snake wrapped around buns.
Yeah. Shall I go for the answers and you can keep working away?
Yeah.
Okay.
What, you think people will have already got that?
I think some people will with what you just
Snake
said. Yeah.
wrapped around buns. Snake. Is it? Can I have a guess?
Yeah.
Is it my anaconda? Don't want none unless it's got buns, hon.
Yep, you got it. You got it. Bonus point for Johnny. All right.
I was thinking Fong Song when you said that.
Question number 1, and that's in my kitchen. So.
When you're going back through that, can you please get Johnny just snotting out of his nose?
Oh, no,
when he
I've got
left?
bogies everywhere.
No, just then came out.
Ugh. All right, let's go through the answers then.
Okay, go for the answers. Who directed 2001: Space Odyssey?
That's what Spielberg.
I knew you were going to say Spielberg. I think you only know Spielberg. Name another movie director.
Guy Ritchie.
Okay, fair
Oh,
enough.
shit.
Anyone else?
Quentin Tarantino.
Yeah, good. Actually, come on, for 4.
Can you do 5?
You won't do 5. No, that's him done.
Yeah.
That's
it done. Yeah. Okay, what's your answer?
I wrote. I think this is wrong, but I wrote Stanley Kubrick.
Correct.
Oh, I was wrong.
Another point for Johnny.
Yes.
That's 2 points for Johnny now because you got the bonus one.
Yeah.
Thank you. What was Michael Jackson's?
No, what's older?
What?
Sharks or trees?
Yeah, correct. What is older, sharks or trees?
I've gone sharks.
I went trees.
Sharks are older.
Why?
Sharks are 450 million years old and trees are 420 million years. So it's 30 million years. Sharks around before trees.
There's probably
Was
shark.
everything just water for a bit?
That's what I was going to say. There'd been stuff in the sea before there was anything growing on land, I guess.
Yeah, that's true.
So it was just all water.
Mm-hmm.
Then where did stuff come from?
I've only got these weird questions written down. I don't know anything else.
Right. Okay.
Okay, on to the Jacko question. What was his theme park called?
Neverland.
Neverland, I wrote.
Yeah, it was Neverland Ranch, but do you know what? I will accept Neverland.
Oh, okay.
We'll accept Neverland. Free ranch sauce for everyone.
It didn't actually look that good when you see pictures of it. It just looked like a small fun fair. Didn't look that impressive. Not like the fun fair Woody Cullet had in his house.
Who's that?
Richie Rich. Do you remember Richie Rich?
What a film! Yeah,
he had a McDonald's and stuff. I suppose that's not real.
Yeah, he had a bowling alley and stuff, didn't he?
Yeah.
I mean, it didn't look like how many people have a fairground in the garden, like.
I'm sure a few.
What's the picture out? Johnny's already got that. Name a film that heavily features snakes.
Snakes on a plane.
I put Snakes on a Plane. I put Anaconda as well.
What was your top answer, guys?
Snakes on a Plane. It's gotta
Snakes
be.
on a plane.
It was actually Anaconda.
Was the top answer?
Top answer was Anaconda, yeah.
I don't think that's true.
And Snakes on a Plane. You could have had Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a snake in that?
There is.
Mm-hmm.
Venom. Heavily features sort of snake-related stuff. The Jungle
No,
Book.
it's Venom's not
Yes,
snakes.
that was what they said when I asked
Okay.
them. And the Jungle Book heavily features a snake,
Yeah.
which is called...
Car?
I'll take it. Or you could have had Titanic, which features the snake Rose, who let Jack die. It really did, yeah. It pisses me off every time. And that's it, really, I think, for today.
What are the scores on the doors? Oh,
Johnny, again! So you win these £300 gloves
thank you very
from
much.
the Neverland Ranch.
They get the helmet as well.
You can have the helmet if you want. Would you put it on? Or?
I'll put it on now.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a bit tight.
Yeah, you have to put your sunglasses over, I think.
There you go.
That's nice.
Ground control to Major Tom. Do you have a wee break? Yeah. Feel a bit of a helmet sitting here. Anyway, let's catch you in a wee bit. Good quiz, Jim.
Thank you.
2 in a row for me, baby. We'll catch you back and then we'll get some bingo chat on the go. Let's do it. All right, welcome back to the bungalow. Great quiz, Jim. I love it, and I love those gloves. I'll be wearing them. Wear one at a time now when I'm moonwalking down the street later on, mate. That's what you do.
Would you wear one for a show, maybe, or
just one glove and not reference
on
it?
The mic hand, yeah. Don't
mic hand,
ever
yeah.
say what it's
I
about.
might stick on. The kids have got one of those little glue gun things, so I might stick a few. What are those diamonds called?
Diamantes?
Is it not diamond? Is that the cheap? No, there's like another name. Swarovski crystals. They're like cheap, aren't they? One's cheap. Oh no, Lewis just did that breathing thing again.
I think he just scoffed because it wasn't a real diamond.
And the rest. No, there is it. No, it is. It is Swarovski, is it not? There's like a
Swarovski.
Not diamonds, but they're still expensive crystals.
what are the wee sticky one on? The wee sticky ones. Diamantes must be then.
Yeah.
Must be.
75p on Sheen for 1,000.
For
There you go.
1,000 what?
75p for 1,000.
Yeah, it must be the Diamantes. Apology, Lucas. Lucas with his little eyeglass thing going, no. 18 carat and the rest. So yeah, we're going to talk. Well, we've got Hoopla coming up. We've got Kendall Collin coming up.
Yeah.
We've got Boardmasters coming up.
Yeah.
We've got Transmit.
Yeah, Transmit's in there.
Feelers. Liverpool Celebrates.
Yeah.
We've got quite a few.
There's Tall Ships as well in Aberdeen.
You say Kendall Calling?
Yeah,
Tall
you said
Ships, is that a festival?
Yeah. I think
So
so,
yeah,
anyway.
so I think over the last, it was probably the last maybe 5 years, we've started to dip our toe. It's always been a bit of a difficult one because we've been approached by festivals before to do stuff, but it's tough when you get like a 1 hour slot, and obviously people do expect bingo sometimes at some of the festivals, but for sheer numbers you can't physically do bingo.
Yeah.
So we've developed like different kind of sets. Sometimes we do like one line bingo, throw prizes up. Sometimes we do like a party set, and we did quite a lot last year. And they've worked like. Obviously we've probably got twice the amount of festivals this year.
There's definitely more this year. Like,
You're really good at it, though, aren't you? You're very good at off the cuff stuff, aren't you?
I don't know. I think I've just probably because I've done the most of them and I've trial and error. I think with a festival set, it's being able to you can't really plan it. I think when we've talked about other hosts and had meetings, it's like you have a loose idea of what you want to do in an hour, Like the one-line bingo stuff works really well, where you just hand books out and it's the first person to get a line, and then they win a prize, and you introduce a prize that way. I'm trying to think what the first ever festival that we ever did was.
I think you might have tried Creamfields before I started.
Oh yeah, that was
you
awful.
didn't enjoy it.
Why?
I think, yeah, we got booked to do, and we'd probably only booked. Were you there, Tom? Did you come to Creamfields?
I wasn't working with you. I was working for Creamfield.
You were working for Creamfields. So how long ago was that then? Would that be
8
more?
years ago.
Wow. So we did that was really early.
Yeah.
I think we got booked to do a bingo show at Creamfields in one of the tents, and obviously we'd only been doing bingo for like 2 years. So, but I remember like we jumped at it. We're like, yeah, let's do it. It just didn't work. It wasn't anything to do with our fault or Creamfield's fault. It didn't work. I think we were in one of the main tents that put tables out. I think the set time we had, like, I thought it was crazy because it's probably that was probably the first time doing a show with a like full production, even before we did like the XLs, like, so on a festival stage with all the big lights and pyro. I'd never ever done anything like that, but it was just in the daytime. I think the festival site just opened, so like I think people could come from like, I think people would maybe get to the Creamfields like Wednesday, Thursday, but the actual main festival site opened Friday, and we were like on in one of the tents, and like I think maybe like 100 people turned up, because no one, you know, you're at Creamfields, you're there for a rave. I think no one.
Yeah.
The first thing, people weren't rushing to do bingo, but then after that, maybe it was Mighty Hoopla maybe the next one.
Would have been Snowbombing first.
Snowbombing was a bit different, I suppose.
Yeah, and then maybe Hoopla. Yeah.
So did you do the first Mighty Hoopla?
Yeah.
Where
We had tables out and we were stressing.
there was a show stop as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they put tables out for us to do bingo in Mighty Hoopla, which is like, the tent wasn't that big, and I think what do you call it, did a little walk on with us and called some numbers. Joe from S Club 7.
She did, yeah.
That was a nice little surprise. The year after, I think Venga Boys did a little walk on.
Yeah.
We've had a few. We had Gemma Collins. We had Katie Price last year as well. No, but they are good. We did some at Fusion Fest. That was good. Do you remember?
Oh, that was good. Up on Otterspool in Liverpool.
So we did, so Fusion Fest. I don't know if that was through Capital or it was through maybe a radio station. Can't remember.
The Capital partnered with it. It wasn't their event.
It wasn't their event, yeah. But that was a good gig because all we were doing was going on for 15 minutes in between them setting up different stuff. But then we did the one in Sefton Park. I'll find a little clip, a photo of it there. That was probably about 5 years ago.
Yeah.
And we did, I think we had a half an hour DJ slot, and I went on again, not planning like what we're gonna do, and I was playing absolute nonsense. What did I play? I think it was just when all the stuff had come out about Prince Andrew. So I was slagging him off, and then I played the Grand Old Duke of York, and I think there was something like 20,000 people there, and they were all singing it. But what do you call it was going on after us? Dizzee Rascal was on right after us, and his DJ turned up to quickly like set up for the crossover before going down, and he like sees the crowd, and he looked and like he was like, mate, are you playing all this off Spotify? I was like, yeah. He's like, what you're this is Spotify. I was like, yeah. Why? What have you got? And he's got all his decks all set up and stuff. But then Dizzee Rascal wasn't very nice to me.
He shunned you, didn't he?
Why?
He shunned me because I'm a big Dizzee Rascal fan, like, and asked for a selfie.
Did you tell him you were a comedian or not?
I didn't tell him I was a comedian. No, I asked for a selfie with him, and I put my hand on his shoulder, and he was not happy.
Don't touch him.
Yeah, he was like, "Get your hand off me, bruv." I was like, "I'm sorry," and he probably just wasn't happy. Just, like, he was going on right after playing Grand Old Duke of York and some sort of High School Musical donk remix. Because how the hell do you follow that, innit? Yeah. Everyone just left, and it's like, we don't want bonkers.
What do you know? So at the festival set, in case anyone doesn't know, what do you know? What do you do if you're not doing bingo? Like, what do you? How do you fill that time?
Just play tunes.
I think now, because we do BONGO'S bingo so like all over the place, I think people kind of will just turn up, and I think it works quite well because we're playing stuff that, you know, it's a big mixed bag of so we just start playing one of the positives about BONGO'S bingo is the music that we play, and it's a bit of everything. So I think sometimes at these sets, like, so Mighty Hoopla next week, we'll probably do an hour. We'll probably get an hour set, and we'll do like the 15-minute rave section, 15-minute Disney section, 15 minutes of like all the Irish 33 stuff, and it always goes off.
How do you choosing who gets the prize and stuff, or are you just throwing them out? Or
Well, sometimes like we'll just get people off for dance offs and pick people out in the crowd or
Yeah.
throw stuff out. You've done quite a lot though.
I know, but I'm asking so everyone else.
No, but which ones have you done?
I haven't really done any big ones. I've done like I did one in Bedford, which was like but that was bingo. I've not really done a non-bingo one, I wouldn't say.
Have you not done like a party set or anything like
No.
that?
No.
What's been some of your favourites, Coley?
The hoopla ones are always class. Like we done Manchester Pride one year.
Oh yeah, that was quite good in Depot.
Yeah. That was absolutely bouncing. Like, I think it just depends on like if the room fills up, that it's usually good. Like, or the tent. If it's a bit, if like obviously the tents are that big, there could be a lot of people in there, but if there's space, it feels like it's not that full,
Yeah.
Mm.
and it just kind of kills your mood a little bit. Like, it just your confidence on stage. But
I think we're lucky though that sometimes once we do get on, if it's not that busy to start, 99% of the time it does get filled by the end.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I know we've definitely done Hoopla one year where it was like,
yeah, well, I think the first thing we do at a festival as well is if we check who we're clashing with, because if there's someone really big on another tent at the same time, you're a bit like, no
yeah,
one's
it's
gonna come.
a bit of a killer. But
Yeah.
Do
But
you-
then
do
to
you
be
have-
fair though, we still have full tents though for us when we've had big people on. Like,
yeah,
obviously it's not to everyone's taste, every person.
Yeah.
Like,
I was gonna say, do you look who's on at the festival and like throw some tunes on from them or something?
we've done that before.
Yeah,
We've got cardboard cutouts of people that are playing later
Yeah.
on. I'm looking forward to Hoopla this year because Kiara, is it Sierra? Kiara? Sierra?
Is it only does she sing Chandelier?
No, that's Sia.
Oh.
She sings my goodies, my goodies, my goodies, not my goodies. You know that one?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, that was nice, wasn't it? ASMR.
Yeah. Boo. That I remember. Did you do the Manchester Pride one in the park?
Yeah.
Where we were right in the, we did one in the centre of Manchester in like a tiny little park that built the stage there. I did it. It was you and your brother, wasn't it?
Yeah,
And maybe Keelan as well.
Yeah.
That was strange because before we went on, I was like getting introduced to like the tech people or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
and then they were like, "Oh, this is John or whatever. He's going to be signing for you." And I was like, "Sorry."
Oh, yeah.
I was like, "He's going to be your sign language." I was like, "All right, okay." It took me a good 20 minutes to actually be able to do the show because I was so focused on talking and watching the signer at the same time. Because have you ever had someone sign language for you ever in your life?
I guess it's pretty cool.
It was pretty cool, but it was quite funny because I just couldn't keep my eyes off him. And then obviously when I was saying if there's a false call, it's a dickhead. And for anyone that's watching on YouTube, dickhead is that. It is what you think it would be.
Yeah.
But when I was saying we were giving away a unicorn is that. It's just literally the dickhead, but with a little more of an inflection upwards, like a 45-degree angle at the end.
Mm.
So then, but as I'm going, oh wow, I didn't know the sign language was this for dickhead and this for unicorn. But as I'm saying that, he's
doing it
signing
again.
that, and it's just it was just he basically was doing that for like up and down. For I was going dickhead, unicorn, but it was good. Yeah, it was nice having a signer.
When you were
learning
going
stuff.
like, here we fucking go, was he
Yeah,
just
he was
like
doing it. Yeah, and he knew all the songs, knew all the words and all the rave tunes and all. He was brilliant.
wow.
He's a lovely guy. So yeah, maybe get more signers. At
Was that the one where it was like a
100%.
car park and they had the church on the top, the blow up church, and we all went to that?
Yeah,
No.
no, that was in Depot.
Yeah, that was
balls.
good. That one though as well.
That was the one was I think it was just a little tiny park in the middle
It
of
was right
Manchester,
off
right off
Canal
Canal Street,
Street,
wasn't it? But
Oh,
no,
Didn't you fall over there?
I did. I fell
stacked
over,
it.
my pants fell down, and I cut all my knees open. So
And you were upset afterwards.
That's
right?
the story he told everyone anyway, wasn't it?
yeah, I was a little bit upset. Yeah,
He was upset that he fell over on Canal Street and no one copped the feel of his ass
Was you?
because his pants fell down when he done it as well.
yeah, I was just. It's like no one likes me. It was prime opportunity.
His
to
confidence
smack
was
me
low.
in the bum. But what is there any like maybe in the what do you call it has always been batted about for a few years? Glastonbury.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
Like that would be good fun to do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
amazing. That's like the pinnacle, isn't it? Really?
Yeah, I can.
Yeah.
I'm a little bit surprised we haven't done it. Like I know stuff is not like blowing our trumpet or whatever, but like I know things have been back and forth with it before. I think whatever way Glastonbury operates, it's a bit different to other festivals.
Mm.
I think it's almost like this might be wrong, but I think it's almost operated like 7 or 8 different small, like all like the areas, the zones, they're like ran individually by different people. I don't know.
Yeah, I think that's right. Yeah.
But
Carl's working on it.
you reckon?
Yeah, he is. I've asked him every day for about 4 years.
Well, there's another one as well, potentially maybe next year in Budapest, which is meant to be bigger than Glastonbury. Can't remember what it's called.
Oh
Zeke-
yeah,
Zeke Festival or Zips?
something like that. Yeah.
But yeah, we were almost going to be on it this year. Your favourites on it? Chapel Roan.
We'll do like a bit of chappers.
You do like a
Chappers,
bit of chappers.
Cambridge Club's good.
Cambridge Club is good, yeah.
It
We
is.
fucked up last year though when we did Cambridge Club. But that was a bad move by me with the glow sticks. Really, I don't fuck up that often. When I make a decision and I go, why did I just do this? We were doing Cambridge Club Festival in Cambridge, and we went on and it was taking a wee bit to go.
We went on
after,
really late, didn't we?
We went on late, and it was after what do you call her? She's so fit.
Denise Van Outen.
Denise Van Outen, bit of a crush.
Big breakfast, yeah.
Big. Oh, it's great. She was on, and so we followed her, but it was hard to get the crowd involved, and then I was like, oh, let's have a rave. We had all the glow sticks.
I'd already said. I said I thought glow sticks were a bad idea because the crowd was like, it was a little bit laddie, and I was thinking they're just gonna be bouncing fucking glow sticks off our heads if we throw them out. And he's like, no, we've got to get them going. And I was like, Sam.
Yeah, it was. We were on at like 1 o'clock in the morning, so I was like, I can't get them on. I can't get these guys on side. It's like proper struggling, playing all the big tunes. But yeah, it was like
But it was a small crowd. There wasn't many there. There was probably like 300 there, maybe.
yeah.
We threw out like 2,000 glow sticks, and like every single one of those 2,000 glow sticks got thrown back at us.
Oh, it was horrible, and it was like I think we were doing an hour and a half, maybe just an hour. But I jumped on it too early with the glow sticks and was like, it was one of those ones. I was just like when you're doing a show and it's not working and you're like, oh, this isn't. I need to just come up, just do something. So I was like, have some complimentary glow sticks. We threw them all out, and then for 45 minutes we were just getting pelted with them, and
You stick it out.
we had to. Yeah, I think you went off about
Me-
15 minutes early. I was like, save
Yeah.
yourselves. I made the mistake, and it wasn't like the odd one. It was like as if it was like something like Braveheart or Lord of the Rings, where they were all waiting, being like hold, fire, and we were just getting. But I didn't want to address it because as soon as you say on the mic, can you stop throwing glow sticks?
bang.
You just know it's going to be
Yeah.
like, but that was bad. That was a bad idea by me.
Wasn't the
that's
stage really low? I remember it being like,
Yeah, it was like a foot.
yeah,
It was like a foot
because
high.
people kept asking, "Can I get on stage?" And
People
you
just
did
people
loads
just
of
walk
dance
up, people just walking over, just standing on the stage, and like, there wasn't much room anyway.
Yeah.
Oh,
But I think in our defense, I think they said to us at the end, like, we should have put you on early.
yeah.
Should have put you on earlier.
Was Knowsley Social a festival, or was that just our thing? That we-
Knowsley Social wasn't a festival, but it was that was COVID. Those were like COVID shows. It had the feel of a
Yeah.
festival because we were doing it in a tent, but it was the ones in the pens.
Yeah.
But they were absolutely class.
No,
Those
but
shows
they
as
were
well.
amazing. Them.
Camp Festival was good as well.
Camp Festival was good. Yeah, we have done quite a few.
Yeah.
I hope we do more.
Loads.
Camp Festival was
You're
a good
doing
one.
Kendall, aren't you?
I'm doing Kendall. Yeah.
I'm going to see Oasis.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to Kendall with Jim.
Are you going? What, without me?
Mhm.
Oh, why
No,
did
you
bring
can't
that
do
up
that.
now?
What? So you're going to Oasis, and I just have to miss out on Kendall Calling?
It's me, Cole, and Callum, and Tech Tom.
Mm.
Oh, Tech Tom as well, yeah. Oh, okay. Well, I hope you enjoy your sad little lives.
We
with
will.
that.
And you know what? No glow sticks, baby.
No glow
Boom.
sticks. What is the setup at Candle Calling? Because
We're
a lot
not-
of people listening to this might be going to Candle Calling.
We're not going on until 11.
Uh-oh.
That'll be good. Both days as well. 2 days.
So 2 days. Do you know? Are you in a tent? Are you
Saturday,
on a
Sunday.
stage? Is it?
We've got VIP camping
Right.
in that section. But you want to stay in a hotel, don't you?
I would rather stay in a hotel. Just be
so
tough. If I don't have a good sleep on in a tent, I'll be.
Just want to be
great
fresh
on stage the next day.
fresh
Yeah.
for the show, don't you?
Right. Okay.
Really professional.
We got download as well.
We've got download
We've
as
got
well.
Download this
That's
year.
another.
June 13th. Yeah.
That's another late one as well. We're on. I
Yeah.
think we're on it.
The only thing I'm not very good at not being. I mean, you might think this is completely weird for me to say this, but I'm not very good unless I'm very organised. I know you're saying like don't plan stuff, but you know what I'm like for
Mm.
being meticulously planning things.
Well, I think if you're planning for the shows, instead of just this is what the show is, have just different. When you're planning it out, have like different forks in the road. Do you know what I mean? Like have like
Yeah.
plan A, B, C, D.
I reckon that'll be too big probably to do one line bingo.
To what download? or Kendall
Kendall
Colin.
Corn. I think the car will be too big.
It might not be, because if it's a camping setup, it might be like the festival. I think Kendall
we might be
Colin.
doing the campsite.
Kendall Colin probably site finishes at like 11 and everyone goes back to their thing. So it might be good crack, that, especially if you're doing it 2 nights. And it's a really good festival. I went to it years ago. It's a really good size. It's really good.
The Lakes is probably my favourite, second favourite place in the world.
What's your first favourite?
Liverpool.
Yeah, but you can't just say.
I'm just saying the truth. I don't know what to say.
Yeah, but if you say Lakes is your favourite person in the world, you can't say Liverpool. Like, Lakes is
That's
like
fair.
a trip. What, you like Lakes more than
No,
Spain?
I like it. Yeah.
What about?
I want my ashes scattered in the lakes.
No, you don't.
I do.
Why?
I know exactly where. I know
What's
exactly,
so special about the lakes?
exactly, I don't know. I just love. I absolutely love trees, don't I?
Yeah.
So they've got really nice trees there, and it's just quite calm.
Right.
What's your favourite tree?
Probably the oak or the Canadian maple.
It's a cracker. Oh, that is a cracker.
Nah, I got one in the garden in it. Still ready to top.
My favourite specific tree of all time is General. I'm glad you asked. Is General Sherman, which is a giant sequoia tree.
Are they like the redwoods and the ones that the ones you drive cars through? Have you got a picture of that? People driving through a tree, like that one.
Have you got a picture of General Sherman?
General Sherman.
I think it's General Sherman.
Cole's switching off here, by the way. That we've just gone on a tree.
I was just trying to think what my favourite tree was. I'd probably say bonsai tree.
Bonsai tree, yeah.
It's like it's absolutely massive.
Do you know what my least favourite tree is?
What?
Theresa May.
That's the joke from my quiz.
But yeah, so
How did we get onto trees?
What?
How did we get onto trees?
I like them
That's
little broccoli trees. They're sick, aren't they?
Broccoli trees? Do you just mean
Bonsai
broccoli?
trees.
Yeah, but looks the ones that
bonsai.
looks like a tree.
Like tender stem or just an actual
Not
broccoli?
tender stem.
What are you? A piece of broccoli
Mm-hmm.
is your favourite tree? That's just
Second
broccoli.
favourite. Bonsai first.
I don't even. Bonsai's your first, and
Broccoli.
yeah,
was
we've
second.
just gone. We've just completely sidewind.
Tree chat.
We're just gone straight on tree chat.
Have you ever hugged? No, just carry on.
But I've ever hugged a tree.
No,
Probably.
I don't want to. I don't want to.
Go on,
I
say
don't want
what
to get
we're
a
gonna
name.
say.
I don't want to get a name as being a tree hugger.
Why? What's wrong with
I
being a
just
tree
feel dead
hugger?
I just feel lovely around trees. Like when I hug them and touch them and stuff, just like
Absolute tree nuts.
absolute tree hugger. Tree nonce. I don't go for young trees.
Saplings.
Anyway,
Yeah.
moving on. If you are out and about at festivals this year and you do see us on the lineup, come down and say hi. I'm sure it's a bit of
please
support
do,
in
yeah.
it.
It's a laugh, innit?
I think we're doing another one in London. Actually, it's just reminded me.
Oh,
British
Summertime.
Summertime. That's a free festival in Hyde Park. I think it's on like a mad day, like a Tuesday or
I
something.
think it's 9th or 10th of July, maybe.
9th to 10th of July.
Oh, what do you think about in the karaoke bit for Candle Calling doing the song London Calling by The Clash, but changing the names and the lyrics on the screen to Candle Calling?
I think you should do Elton John, Candle in the Wind. Especially the lakes can be quite blowy as well. And it seems to be it's Candle in the Wind. And you can say, it's windy, innit?
How the hell did you just come up with that
Yeah.
that fast?
Listen,
I'm definitely doing that.
yeah.
Tom,
Easy.
can we change the lyrics on the karaoke song?
Finished.
You done it?
Don't you really like Oasis? Would you like to go to Wembley and watch Oasis? And
I
I'll
don't-
do Candle Calling
No.
with
The
the
thing,
boys?
the thing is, I'm a massive Oasis fan. I've been for basically my whole life, but they really pissed me off with that whole ticket tier thing, and they could have made it so that everybody who loved Oasis could have got a ticket for a reasonable price, but like people were paying like hundreds and thousands of pounds because they didn't put a cap on it. So
Was that them that did it, or was it Ticketmaster?
they would have been able to put a cap on it. I Taylor Swift could have made millions and millions more, but she put a cap so that people wouldn't get ripped off. And they were like, "Oh, we didn't know you could do that." Bullshit.
Yeah, whatever. All right, well, yeah, come and see us at the festivals. Right, we need to talk about dear Auntie Susie. So a wee while ago, maybe a few weeks, maybe a few months ago.
I'd forgot about it, to be honest.
Yeah, a few
Ages
months ago, we did mention about a new feature that we wanted to bring in, and it's a bit of a call for sending some of these in.
I fucking love this.
Cole is really good at advice. He can be brutal, but sometimes, what's the saying? It's cruel to be kind. Is that it's kind to be cruel? You got to be cruel to be kind. You got to be cruel to be kind. So
Okay.
yeah, we do. we do want some in. If you're having anything, maybe a bit of relationship trouble, a bit of anything, a bit of life advice. So I've got one here for you, Susie. You don't read it.
Okay.
I'm going to read it out for you.
Mm-hmm.
So we have got one in.
Yeah.
And it's Dear Auntie Susie. I need your advice on a dilemma that has been bothering me for a while. I met the girl of my dreams, Stacey, 3 years ago. She is amazing, gorgeous, fun, kind, not a hint of craziness, and she also loves football. She is my unicorn, and Amazed by Lone Star, the unicorn song from the bingo, is our song. I have followed BONGO'S for years, and she has also grown to love you guys as much as me, and we attend shows together. So this is my dilemma. My dilemma is that I've been married and divorced twice, and the last one in particular was a total gold-digging lunatic. I swore I would never get married again, and even told my eldest daughter to shoot me if I ever suggested that I would. Now, I told Stacey when we met that I would not be getting married again, and to be fair to her, she's been cool with that. My dilemma now, when I truly believe she is my soulmate, is whether I stick to my guns and don't even pop the question, or do I make an honest woman of her and risk my daughter buying a gun and popping me? Auntie Susie, I don't know what to do, and I would really appreciate your advice. And that is from Richard. So what oh, look there, there's his missus there with the unicorn.
Oh.
What do you reckon?
It's a tough one. Do you know what, right? It's tough because I would like to ask him a few questions to be able to, like...
Well, what kind of questions would you have asked him?
How good is she in the sack? Would be number one.
Fucking great feature.
How good is... Well, he said soulmate, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? So I'm going to assume it's they've got a good
Do you want me to
connection.
pretend to be Richard, or is that weird?
No, because
yeah.
you wouldn't give the same answers.
Yeah.
It is a tough one, that, right? But I think... Yeah, someone else might come along one day, so...
What? You think... You think don't
No,
get... No, do you mean that someone else might come better than he has to put a ring on it?
Yeah.
Or do you mean for her someone better will come
Yeah.
along?
Oh, mind you, though, if he's got gold diggers before, he must have a little bit of cash. It's him who's made that decision in the first place, so it's only him who can change it. I know there's other people around who are going to be trying to influence him, but if he thinks it's a soulmate, he should. I think he should put a ring on it.
Does he have? Do you have to get married if it's your soulmate? Does that?
Oh, no, that's true. You don't have to, because I marry her, but get that prenup, baby.
Get the prenup.
Yeah,
Get the prenup.
Mhm.
Yeah.
yeah.
I always think that must be a bit awkward, though, is it, to talk about prenups? A lot of
Well,
people.
but then if
If he's been.
But I think, though, if he suggests that and she kicks off, that makes you think, but is that the reason you're with me, though?
I'll give him a tiny bit of advice.
Mm-hmm.
Don't take your old baggage into the new relationship, because he's kind of like blaming her for stuff that's gone.
I believe this is my feature, Jim.
Oh, sorry.
We giving better advice
It's
to
Auntie
me.
Susie, not Jim will fix it.
That's a good point, though. But if it's a soulmate, I think he should put a ring on it.
Has he felt like this for maybe the second one that he was with?
Probably.
Did he probably think I'm not going to get married again as well? But
Well, he just needs to stop attracting the wrong women.
third time's a charm, third time lucky in that.
Yeah. I think put a ring on it and invite us to the wedding, maybe.
Invite us to the wedding, yeah. Oh,
Maybe
yes.
maybe we'll do a free shower's wedding if they do get married.
Hold on, you're just handing out God's work willy nilly here, mate.
God's work, yeah.
So yeah,
Richard Haddon.
Richard Haddon, yeah.
He got called Dick Had at school.
Yeah, Richard Haddon, Dick Had. Did he? Do you reckon he? Well, he'll get called it now, won't he? Well, thanks for sending that in, Richard. I hope you got a wee bit of clarity there. It was pretty much a yes, isn't it?
Yeah, I think
Very good advice.
I think you should marry her.
Signed.
Hopefully your love's not like a candle in the wind.
There you go. Listen, if you've got any more questions for Auntie Susie, because I think you can see there for the first question that was pretty damn good advice, or any other things you want to send us in, your stories, your prize ideas, your pictures, head and an egg,
Eating an
anything.
onion.
How do you do that?
Well, go on, sorry, Cole. Why
Well,
don't
you can
first?
send things in to us via our socials at Bongo's Bungalow, or you can email us hello@bongosbungalow.co.uk.
Or if you're a real tech guy or girl, you can go on Instagram and click the Contact Us page, and it takes you to WhatsApp, where you can send us anything you like, baby.
And of course, you can watch us on YouTube as well. So listen, thanks for joining us. We'll be back on Friday, where I will not have my blonde hair anymore.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm going back. The blonde's going, guys. The blonde is going. My kids have said, when will you have black normal hair again, Daddy?
Did they?
And I said, okay, you got to do it. Listen, thanks for joining us, and we'll be back on Friday with a little bonus, and then we'll be back on Tuesday again. So love you guys.
Thank you. Come see us at the festival, baby.
Come see us at a show and
Bye.
get married.
Yeah.
Bye.